morning, everyone. And the other side. 3 circles. And reverse. And shoe circles. And reverse. And pink circles. And reverse. And reverse. And reverse. Okay, you can put away your sticks. Head turns. And center. Genevieve. Genevieve, would you take the class over for 5 minutes or so? I'll be right back.
Ooh, I'd love to. What an honor. All right, team. We were doing head turns. Let's go back and do head turns a little bit more. Okay, good. And now let's do right ear up. The way I do right ear up, I drive my right foot down into the ground. I drag my right side of my body as high as I can. Then I add my left side. Then I bring down my right arm and I play the drums behind my right ear to wake up my body to that part. And if it's too much, you can definitely put your arm down or you can put your foot down. But I like that feeling like everything's going up. Feeling Ding Jin, Chi Chen Dan Shen. Okay, very good. Everything back to center. Shake it out. Push your left foot down. Drag your left side up and concentrate on that space behind your left ear. Left ear up. I also breathe into it. I picture like a little lung right behind my ear and I breathe into it and then I breathe out from it. And it's okay if you fall down. Okay, good. Back to center. Shake it out. Let's do right ear one more time. Right ear up. Very good. Back to center. Shake it out. And one more time on the left side, left ear up. Back to center, shake it out. Next, we'll do head rolls. When I do head rolls, I start clockwise. I breathe in when I'm going up And I breathe out when I'm going down. One more. And then while you're in the center, reverse counterclockwise. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in on the up, out on the down. One more. Back to center, shake it out. Taiji Qigong to center again. Now we'll do forward spinal wave. She comes up the back of the body all the way up. You can do it over your head or at your lip and then let it all down, wash down the front. Up the back, forward spinal wave, down the front. Back, this will do two more. Two. Last one. Let it all out. And then while you're down there, you could reverse. So bend your knees a little bit, dive down, and then come back out with your spine going the opposite way as it was going. This is our reverse spinal wave, Malcolm.
Good. I'm going to watch you teach.
Oh, and if Miss Annie were here, she would add pelvic floor. So when you're down at this part, you can squeeze your pelvic floor, support your abs as you come up. Pelvic floor, come up. Pelvic floor, come up. Okay, two more, two. Last one. Pelvic floor, all the way up, and Tai Chi Qigong. Good job, guys.
Thank you, Genevieve. I'm going to make an observation here, watching Genevieve. One of the YouTube channels that I have just glanced at once in a while is called Yoga with Adrian. Yoga with Adrian has something like 15 million followers. So she's doing yoga with a lot of people every morning. And one of the things that I noticed about the way she handles her classes, they're very simple classes. I like her a lot. is she talks through the whole routine. So she's, giving you instructions and encouragement, etc., etc. Very similar to what I just saw Genevieve do, or heard Genevieve do. All right. So it's not something I do. I'm just not used to that kind of teaching. I think for me, it's just a little too much talk for me to do. I think it's fine for other people too. But I just note that it's very interesting. I think that modality of speaking through and instructing and encouraging people works better on YouTube than my way of doing things. Because I've just sort of got the old style, which is you go in there and you start exercising. Master Zhang wouldn't say anything during the whole thing. From beginning to end, he was just very quiet. There's no right or wrong, but I do think the style that Adrienne uses in her yoga and the style that Genevieve was just talking actually works better on YouTube, because there's a little sense of separation when you're working through Zoom, and I think the sound helps to bridge that gap a little bit. I just note that. I don't know that there's anything I can do about it one way or another, but I just note it. Right? Okay, the Qua. And reverse. And reverse. And good. So that topic that we just talked about reminded me of a story that Master Zhang told me. Master Zhang emigrated to the United States in 1990, and he came here specifically to take advantage of the American market for Tai Chi. He was the first high-level Tai Chi teacher to come to the United States since like the 1950s. But he would go back to China every year, and he would work with Grandmaster Feng a little bit, and they would talk, and then he would bring those new things back to the United States, and of course change all the forms. So every year we had to relearn the form because he would make some changes. But he told us a story one year. He went back and he was standing with Grandmaster Feng watching Master Feng's students do one of the forms. And he said to Master Feng, watch for a while, and he said to Master Feng, they're not doing it right. They're doing something specifically. No, that's not right. Why don't you tell them? And Master Feng said, I did tell them. I only tell them once. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. That's the old way of teaching. The American phrase is, he might have said, I don't chew my cabbage twice. I tell you, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. And I think that kind of non-speaking kind of role just sort of got into me. And I wonder, I invite your comments, I wonder whether some of this is not also a difference between male and female. That men tend to, when they do exercises like this, tend to speak less. Women tend to speak more. I don't know. I'm just sort of observing that. I know that there are men out there who do speaking, so I don't know. But I'm not one of them anyway. Okay. All right. The windmill. And good. And squats, starting on the left leg. And then the right leg. And the left leg again. And the right leg again. position. Okay, hands on the knees, up slowly. Keep your head down a moment. Shoulders. And reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And alternates. And reverse. And double. And reverse. And good. And kicks. And shake it out. And good. And the wrists. And the other side. And double. And stretches. And the other side. And reverse. And the other side. And relax your wrists. And the ankles. The other side. And rotate. And reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And close. And open. And close. And open. And close. And open. And close. And open. Doling. And touch the earth. And close your pores. Salute our masters. And salute your classmates. Thank you, everyone. Folks, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.